I don't have it. I don't know where to find it. Where do I go? How am I going to get it? You might be asking, what exactly is it? What is she talking about? For me, most of the time, it's an ingredient I need because I'm trying to prepare some food, something that I knew from home from an old recipe, or with the holidays coming up, spices for like pumpkin pie and things like that. And you can find a lot of things here, but a lot of things you have to search out, and you may or may not know where to go. But I am going to tell you, and I'm going to share with you, there's a wealth of resources available within the expat community here in all of Guatemala. There's a number of Facebook pages, and we share information. Hey, I found such and such at this place, or there's this little store back in here, or whatever it might be. And it might have something to do with natural products, health products. For me, normally what I'm looking for is something for cooking. But I'm going to share all those Facebook pages with you. I'm also going to share a link to a book that a fellow expat wrote about living here in Guatemala. But in the meantime, I just want to tell you that there are a lot of things you think you can't get here. And somebody might even tell you you can't get it. But information is power. A good example, when we lived in the tiny town of San Marcos, one little grocery store, no specialty stores, no American stores, and I wanted to make something that required tapioca flour. Most of the people had no idea there was such a thing, and said there's no way I could get it anywhere in this little town. And I said, well, what about tapioca beads? And I can just use a grinder and make it into the flour, because I didn't need a lot. Oh no, you'll never find those here, they said. Hidden down in a little store called Ebenezer, a tiny Ebenezer. And I found later, after moving here to Xela, there's a lot of these Ebenezer stores. But in this store, I found tapioca beads. Everybody was surprised and amazed. So don't give up if you can't find what you're looking for. So I put a post out on this Facebook page and asked, what are your go-to specialty stores? And like the community that it is, I had a lot of responses. Some I knew of, some I didn't. So today's video is sharing with you some of these stores, where they're located. If they have a Facebook page, I'll also put that link in the description box. And I'm going to take a little video of each store for you so you can see what kind of items they have. This is the kind of video that might be good if you're planning to move here. Maybe you already live here and you just don't know these things. Maybe you're going to visit and spend some time and you want to make some preparations, or you just want to shop. Some people just love to shop. So I hope you enjoy this. This is Deb from Life in Guatemala. The other thing, I've been telling you about upcoming videos. My husband's still working on his tool video. So maybe you want to hit the subscribe button so when it's finally out, you can be alerted to the fact that that video is coming. And also, I've got some plans for some really informative videos in the next couple of weeks, maybe a month or so. So share this, like it, subscribe, whatever you can do. Or at the very least, make a comment with a suggestion. I would love to hear what you want to know from us and our life here in Guatemala. Okay, I'm in the car. Let's go shopping. Hoping to show you some of these stores and some of what they have inside, and we'll see if we can help you find some things that you just can't find. Okay, this store is called Pro Casa. They have imported meat and hamburgers. I know hamburger is meat, but they've got pre-made burgers, 100% beef, beans, wines, olive oil, a lot of things you can't get at your regular grocery store. And most of it's imported from the States. But I did ask when I went in if I could take a video inside, and they called their boss and said they really didn't want a video. So anyway, I'm going to put a link to this store along with all the others in the description box, as well as the address, or at least their Facebook page, which will have an address. Pro Casa is a chain, and it is available in other parts of Guatemala as well. They have some great meat at some pretty decent prices. Okay, our next stop is Agrochina. We're gonna see if they'll let me make some video on the inside here. Looks like candy here. What do they got? Different canned fruit, bamboo, coconut milk. A lot of the labels are in Chinese. Oyster sauce, different marinades. If you're looking for sriracha, your teriyaki sauces are here. Wasabi, real wasabi. I need to get that for my husband. And you can even get it in the large. Hello. Tofu. Fresh ginger. I guess that's Chinese beer. Oh, look. Some sort of vegan dumpling thing, I think. It's hard to see. There's not a lot of light in here. So they have quite a few things. Tea. A lot of different teas. Trying not to go too fast. Give you a good idea of what's available here. This is more of their candy, it looks like, and snack foods. Knickknacks. Chopsticks of all kinds. Here we go. Consomme, anise, color, different kinds of pepper, ground white pepper. I haven't seen that or noticed it before, but I haven't looked for it either. Agar powder. Curry powder. Wasabi powder. You can find a lot of things in here that I have never seen anywhere else. There's those tapioca pearls I talked about earlier in the video. Sushi rice. Different kinds of noodles. Soups. It looks like dried mushrooms. All kinds of different shiitake mushrooms. Those go for big bucks in the States. What do we have over here? More teas. Lots of tea. Okay, so this is Agrochina. This is the entrance of Superb. It's in the neighborhood called Delco, which is over by La Pradera Mall off of the Las Americas highway. Well, Superb is another store that didn't want me to go in, take a video, but they're gonna call their boss and send me a message if I can come back another day. What they did do is give me this list of things that they have. And as you can see, it's quite extensive. It's trifold. I'm trying to open it for you and give you some ideas of what you can get at this store. She said they have to call their bosses in the city, in the capital city. I don't know if they're going to let me come back another day, but I wanted to show you this so that you could get an idea. There's a lot of things available in Superb, and it oftentimes can be your go-to store first before you go anywhere else to find those things that are just difficult to get. Inside the Delco Plaza is what I think is the largest Ebenezer, or at least the Ebenezer with the biggest selection of things. Get ready to go in. Hopefully they're going to let me record. But they have major equipment here also, not just spices and whatnot. Now the Ebenezer that's inside the Inner Plaza once in a while has things from Price Mart, like kosher dill pickles from Vlasic or Swiss Miss hot chocolate. But this one has the biggest selection of spices and specialty items that I have found. So, as well as pans and other cooking needs that you might have, pastry needs. They got fruit in a can, cherries, all kinds of different flavors, coloring, pudding. Muchas cosas aquí. Me gusta esta tienda mucho. Pero all kinds of different flour, harina de diferentes tipos, pizza flour. Wow. Decorations por postre, por una celebración. Cake decorating stuff. Wow. Different flavoring for things that you might be making when you're cooking. Here's some of your different spices. Meat tenderizer, some noodles, Tabasco sauce, olive oil. I believe this is for making bread in large quantities. The Fermipan, that is. Gelatin of some type. They have members selection peanut butter, so they get stuff from Price Mart as well. Butter. I don't know if it's real butter or margarine. Hey, Oreos. I haven't seen those here before. Not in Xela. Must be a Price Mart purchase. And then a lot of cooking gadgets as well. But we have another tahine, soy sauce. There's those Vlasic pickles I was talking about. Wow. Lots of different liqueur syrups. There we go. There's your nutmeg, dill, white pepper, garlic. Okay. Dishes, some pots and pans. So many things for the kitchen here. It could be for your personal kitchen, a commercial kitchen. They have got so much. It's amazing. Anyway, look at this. Pizza pans, different sizes, food scales, different sizes, a sealer, small cutting boards, and then craft items as well. Now that's the first time I've seen what looks to be good oven mitts. There's a silicone oven mitt up there. Some nice whisks, things for making desserts, cookie cutters. Para los galletas, muchas diferentes formas. birthday items. So this is Ebenezer, and here we go. One last aisle. I'm just curious because I've only found real parchment paper in one other store, but I don't see it here. Here they have those spring form pans, different molds, your own personal crepe maker. All right, welcome to Ebenezer. Okay, here we are outside Kmart. And one of my favorite things about this is it's also a Korean restaurant. You got a great store for hard to find items and really good food in their restaurant called Hocha. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Let's go inside. You're going to find so many items in here. The biggest problem is so many of the things are only in Korean. There's a handful with some English on them. And you have to look, and hopefully you know enough Spanish to ask for the things you need. But the cook and the owner is Korean. We've eaten here. They make authentic Korean food. It's not a huge menu for the actual restaurant part, which I'll show you in a few moments. But as you can see, they have all kinds of things very similar to agrochino. Some things are a little bit different. I guess it's agrochina. Korean soda pop. More of the teas and things are over here. Hola. Here's some of the sauces that they have, your teriyaki and soy sauce, and also the sriracha sauce. And you'll find your cooking sauces here as well. Probably like rice sauce and wine sauce and sesame seed and those kind of oils and things. But as you can see, the labels are not in English or Spanish for most of these items. So you do have to ask for the things you're looking for. Lots and lots of noodles, different kinds. So you can try all kinds of different rice noodles. Also, they have different rice, jasmine, brown jasmine. And here's their little restaurant, which we've eaten at a handful of times. Looks like they're bookkeeping right now. But let me show you their menu in their little restaurant, just a couple pages, because you might be interested in just something different, some good Korean food. I don't know what a lot of these are, but I'll kind of get in close if I can. These are your sushi dishes, obviously. Sushi box. Let's see. Your kind of main meals with your meat. Your soups. Fried foods. And dumplings. And of course, pastas. It looks like they crossed out a bunch of their drinks. Well, that's Kmart for you. Okay, one block behind Central Park, basically behind the Municipal Palace building, you'll find El Natur. Now, this is a shop full of items made out of natural products. I've bought peanut butter in here before. They have natural ice cream. Here's your peanut butter. I've bought their tahini before. They've got macadamia butter, olive oil. They have a variety of organic coffees to choose from. Here you go, some different jellies, or I don't know, they might be jams. And they've got garbanzo flour. So they have some specialty flours here in El Nator. They've got tea. They've got a handful of spices and Himalayan salt and honey. A few other condiments. There you go, some almond milk, cashews, coconut oil. But they also have natural soaps, shampoo and conditioner, natural hair color, a variety of, I guess these would be like essential oil type things over here. So this is also a health food store. So it's not just food. This has cleaning products, bathing products, shampoo, oils. Hola, ¿cómo estás? They've got vegan cookies, snacks, dried fruits, seeds. Here's some of your flowers again. So if you are leaning more towards the natural and the organic, this would be a great place to start. They've got granola, a variety of different types. They even have some gluten-free noodles. And they've got some textile goods also. I assume all made here locally in Guatemala, natural dyes, things of that nature. If you like the candy, here you go. Or lentils and beans, garbanzos. So this is El Natur. It's a good place to visit and find some things for your health. Okay, this last store I've never been in either. My understanding is it's a little bit more of a health store. I can't see the sign. It's called Belém. I'm going to go around to the front. Here we go. Belém, through the window. They've got a couple of locations. As you can see, it says Central Park and in the Democracia, and I'm in Zone 3. So this is my first time going in here. Es mi primera vez aquí. And it looks like right off the get-go, they have a lot of options of herbs. A lot of dried herbs. Wow, muchas cosas aquí. Oregano. Some of the stuff I'd have to look up the translation to find out what it is. Chocolate, cafe, different cardamom, essential oils, oatmeal, granola. Okay. More herbs. Some specialty flowers coming up. Seeds. Herbal tea up there. More tea here. What else do we have? Oh, look at this. A lot of nuts. Natural, without salt. Then they also have packages with, looks like some coatings, some mixed packages, pistachios. Here's some more of your spices over here. I'm glad I was given the name of the store. Shout out to my friend Tammy. It's my, like I said, it's my first time in here, and it's pretty close to my house. Excuse me. I mean, there's things I see here that I haven't seen in other stores. Of course, some of it I don't look for, so I have to be fair. Wheatgrass, green tea, nutritional yeast, apple cider vinegar, things to buy in bulk. Let's see what we have in the back. Oh, wow, candles. A lot of candle choices. It looks like incense. I guess a lot of the Catholic churches use the incense, and maybe people that just like it in their house. But they also have natural soaps here, shampoos, maybe some essential oils down here. And last but not least, it looks like they've got, I don't know what this is, lotions and oils again. So this is Belém. And that concludes our shopping trip. Okay, we're all done shopping. I'm on my way home. And as I mentioned, we were able to film in all but 2 of the stores. And I'm going to put the link to all these specialty shops and their addresses, if I have them, in the description box below. You can find their address also probably on their link. And I'm also going to put a link to a book written by another expat about living in Guatemala that could be helpful if you'd like it. You can buy the ebook on Amazon and just click on the link. It'll go right there. And then last but not least, subscribe, because there's more good stuff coming. I'm going to do more restaurant reviews, more store reviews. I'm going to interview other expats in other places around Guatemala. It's all coming, so just continue to come back and watch for the new videos. We're sure glad you're here at joining us at Life in Guatemala. Sorry, today it's just Deb. And I promise, Brian's tool video really is coming. I know I keep saying that. All right, have a great day.